With us once again is Joe Martinez, so we're going to be talking about something healthy. Joe, welcome to the show. How have you been?
It's great to be here, Donna. Everything's been going very, very well.
So you have any new recipes, any new exciting things going on?
Well, actually, Healthy Meal Supreme is scaling up, and we're getting ready to move into a new 20,000 square foot commercial kitchen.
Congratulations. So now you are touted as a culinary medical specialist. Can you describe what that term means to you?
Sure. A culinary medical specialist is basically a clinician, a doctor, pharmacist, nurse, dietitian, nutritionist who combines their medical knowledge with nutrition and culinary techniques to help people prepare foods and select meals within their budgets to help their medical therapy.
Okay, and you know, is there a best diet?
There is a best diet, and
Okay.
it's the one that you can do consistently. So even if you want to go on the diet of the month, if you can do it consistently, you're going to see some benefit from it, whether it's keto, vegetarian, vegan, or even Mediterranean or DASH, dietary approaches to stopping hypertension diet.
Now, a lot of times we sabotage ourselves. We might be doing something great for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, you hear that like, oh, I've got a craving for something. How can you battle a craving like that? What's a good way of kind of getting that voice to quiet down for you so that you don't sabotage all your great work?
Sure. And really, two things to start with. One is consider that it's not a diet, it's an eating behavior.
Okay.
Because diets, we go on and off, almost like getting on a trolley car in San Francisco and then off and then on the next one. And then two, start with small steps, something that you can be successful with today. Don't try and change the world, and then build on that success.
And maybe if we make a mistake, not to beat ourselves up so much, right? You don't have to call all the way off the turnip truck, right? It's like, okay, one piece of candy isn't gonna, but if you have like 40 pieces, it might not be so great.
Everything in moderation, and if you take the small steps, you're going to be able to feel successful instead of feeling like a failure and get frustrated and tomorrow's another day, but today I'm going for it.
You know, there's a lot of different names of diets here. There's a keto, which is plant-based, and Mediterranean, and what are some of the pros and cons of those diets?
Sure, and whether it's keto, ketogenic diet, which is high fat and low carb, plant-based, which the proteins are coming from plant instead of animal-based, and then Mediterranean and the DASH diet. The pros and cons, it all depends on what the person's goals and situation is.
Okay.
So they all can be beneficial, but it's always recommended to consult your healthcare professional first.
And I also know that when you have a health condition, it is important to get your medical doctor to kind of be a partner with you in it, because you don't want to do a crazy crash diet because that could lead to other problems.
Sure, and whether it's for diabetes, which would be a low-fat, low-sugar type of diet, or a heart condition where the American Heart Association recommends low-fat, low-sodium, or even a Mediterranean type of diet. It's about figuring out what works best in your life and then taking one step and moving forward.
And any healthy lifestyle tips?
Sure. And basically, realistic goals. Don't try and change the world, but where do you want to be in the next 3 or 6 months? Is that a size of a dress less? Cinching your belt, one more buckle? 2, start where you are today and take small steps. 3, unprocessed foods are better than processed foods, which are calorie dense and not so much nutrition. 4 is, what's the hardest meal of the day for you? Try that one first and be successful. And then 5, exercise is always a good part, even if it's just walking around the block.
For me, my exercise sometimes is cleaning the house. I start in one corner of my house, I just keep going and going and going, and before I know, 10 hours has expired, and I've just been moving the whole time.
Sure.
So that's a fun way. And you always have to drink plenty of water, right?
It's always good to hydrate. And it all depends if you can drink a glass of water at a time, or you have a water bottle and you just knock them out during the day.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining us. Anything else before we close?
We're just looking forward to helping people in 2020 live a healthier, happier, and better life.
I have one other question that just came to me. Age groups, right? Do millennials also struggle with weight as with like our generation, or are people just, being healthier from the get-go now?
According to the government, studies show that 1 out of 3 adults are considered obese.
Okay.
And 1 out of 5 adolescents, children, are considered obese. So
Really?
yes,
Okay.
it's an epidemic, and we're going to pay for it because it's a risk factor for metabolic disease, heart, diabetes, lipids.
Okay, good to know. So we do need to monitor as parents
Yes.
our children. Thank you very much, Joe. There you go, Joe Martinez, another healthy look. Be well.